What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be for my Scorpios. Okay, we're going to do a deck of 8. Let's see what we got for the Scorpios. Okay, let's see what we got. Alright, the first message came off you guys is Earth Chalice, and it looks like your bill's been emptied, right? You guys feel like your life is not going the way you want, or you feel like you're not getting a lot of things within your life, right? Not so fair. Make sure that you guys are having patience with everything that's good. Like I said, there's going to be times in this journey that you're on, this spiritual journey, this career journey, this anything that you're doing, there's going to be times when you feel empty. I like to go ahead and start filling my days up. You know, even if things do not present themselves like events and things in my life, I'm starting to fill my days up with things that I want to do, such as reading, things like that. So just make sure that you guys are filling your days up. Even sometimes when they feel empty, this is just the time frame to just kind of keep going, right? Keep going, because one day your cup will be filled. So just keep going. A little tip I have for you guys in case you guys are feeling empty for my Scorpios. Okay, so the next one is divine order, right? So even in this journey that you're feeling empty, you're feeling like things are not working out for you exactly how you planned it. Also remind yourself that things are going to happen in divine order, such as I know at one point in your life, situations have happened where you're like, wow, that was perfect timing, even though at first it didn't seem that way. It didn't seem like it was going to work out, but it ended up having perfect time. It ended up happening, you know, right on time or right on cue. So always have that divine order, always have that connection, that faith to say that, okay, everything is not working out right now, but it is going to work out in the future, right? What else we got for the Scorpios? Okay, the next one we have is push away the insecurities. There's a message for you guys, push away the insecurities. So like I said with you guys, these are all really just motivational quotes, motivational messages that you possibly actually need to hear right now from your Scorpios. So make sure you guys are pushing through the insecurities. Things like, I don't think I'm good enough. Am I good enough for this? That doesn't matter. I have a quote up here, right? It says, the key to success is to focus on goals, not on obstacles. So make sure that you guys are not worrying about if you're doing it right or not doing it correctly. Everything is going to play out. Trust me when I tell you guys. I've been through it. I've done it. Everything will play out. You will see it. Okay, so next we have speak your world into being, manifestation at its finest. Whatever it is that you're trying to do. See, let me explain to you. Let me explain something to you guys, right? You guys see it all the time. People will say something and it happens. Words are very powerful. You guys know words can hurt people because they hold deeper meaning than just a voice. Like it's so much deeper than that, right? And whatever it is that you want, make sure that number one, you guys are praying for it. Make sure that you guys are speaking it into existence. I don't care if it's a Rolls Royce. I don't care if it's a mansion. I don't care if it's to be on the island. I don't care if it's to go to outer space. Speak that into existence. You never know what could possibly happen. But if you don't speak it to existence, then it's probably you have a chance to happen. But just imagine speaking into existence. That adds like another 30% of the possibilities, because words are very powerful. We see it all the time. It happens. It's for real, right? So make sure you guys speak whatever you want into existence, and make sure you're staying away from things that you don't want to happen. Don't speak on it, right? We have OCN, so you guys could be feeling like you guys might have committed some sin in the past, or you feel like you're not going to be accepted by your higher power. Like I said, these messages are very opinionized. However, I understand that a lot of us go through the same thing. A lot of us feel like the higher power is not going to accept us, or do we feel like we're sinning a lot? Listen, as long as whatever you used to do in the past, you've stopped it and you prevented yourself from doing it in the future, you should be fine. Well, you will be fine, I should say, because the higher power I serve, which is God Almighty, He actually forgives no matter which sin. All sins are equally the same. However, you have to move on from that. You have to move past that. You have to look for forgiveness from the higher power. Everybody on the earth is not going to forgive you for whatever you did. You might have done something real messed up, and people might not forgive you for that. However, you're trying to get into the gates of heaven. It doesn't matter at that point, because all sin, stealing, everything is looked at as equally. So you guys might have felt like you committed sins and things like that. Listen, just move past it. Let's move forward. Make sure you guys are asking your higher power for your forgiveness, right? For His forgiveness, I'm sorry. So the next one we have is see the bigger picture. For my Scorpios, listen, everything is going to come off as small first. Everything you do is going to be small. See, the point of small little details that you do, or the little small things such as, for an example, you guys might have to wash dishes, sweep the floor, mop the floor. All these little things you're doing, but the bigger picture is your house is clean. See, when people walk in your house, they don't think about you sweeping the floor, cleaning the kitchen, doing this. They don't think of that. They just look at it to say, is your house clean or is your house dirty? So when you're doing all these things that you're going to be doing within your day, or overall about about your day or you start your day or whatever, just remember the bigger picture. Remember where you're heading in life. Remember where you're trying to go. Remember where you're trying to be. And that would encourage you to do the necessary steps. Some things I don't really feel like doing all the time. Like I don't feel like reading. I don't feel like doing it. But I do it because I know that it's going to help me with this. It's going to help me with everything else that I'm going to be doing within my day and within my life as a genre, right? Okay. I'm speaking a little louder to these videos because somebody commented and said they couldn't hear me, so I'm going to make sure I progress my voice. Destiny is coming out for you guys, my Scorpios. Listen, everything's going to happen within your destiny. See, a lot of people fail to realize we can't determine on how somebody else's life is going to go because we're not destined to do so. They have their own destiny, just as you have your own destiny. That's why your peoples, your friends, your family, your cousins, your relatives, your co-workers, your exes, none of them could predict where you're at right now because that is your destiny. Where you're going is your destiny. Only you can alter your destiny. Whatever you do today and do tomorrow is going to affect, of course, your future, which is going to affect overall your destiny. However, nobody else can determine that for you, right? We got one more card to go. Stay tuned, you guys. One more card. And the last one for you guys is peace. This is one of the biggest things. Like I said, if you notice when somebody dies, they say rest in peace. Peace is one of the best things. That's why you notice when you're sleeping, you want to stay asleep a little longer because you enjoy that peace. Hopefully you guys are getting a lot of peaceful sleep. So if peace is the overall thing, let's start doing things within our day so we're not gonna overstress. Like for an example, for my masculine out there, make sure you guys are hitting the gym. We're not even the gym. Make sure you guys are doing your push-ups, your sit-ups and stuff because you don't want to be in a situation where you're gonna now stress if you're fit enough for it. You know what I mean? For my feminines and my feminine queens out there. If you guys in situations where, make sure you guys are reading. Make sure you guys are just educating yourself so you're not put in positions where you feel like people's trying to, trick you out. Like, okay, for an example, if you got a car, for my feminine queens, if you got a car and you're whipping it, and you see mechanics are always trying to jip, the ladies out the money. Make sure if you own a car, make sure you got all the general details of it. Oil changes, all of that. Get a good price range. Educate yourself, my queens. Educate yourself on it because even in them situations, men will take advantage of you. They feel like they can get over you, and that's for everybody. But I'm just speculating on that. I'm just being specific on that, so in case y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Make sure y'all educate on your cars so that when you go to the dealer, they're not trying to jig you off. And once you be like, yo, that ain't what $400 for a tire, they will do that. If you don't know what you're talking about, they'll try that on you. So make sure, and obviously that's ridiculous, but make sure y'all got a general description of everything y'all own, especially the cars, because they will try to jig you out your money. Okay, that's gonna be it for my Scorpios. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.